Hello, 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 guys. Please, people should come in. No, I don't understand what's happening. No, network is dragging my phone with me. Frances, good evening, and thank you for joining. Good evening. I don't know what's happening to my network. I mean, it's just frustrating me right now. Okay, network is just frustrating me. I'm telling you. Good evening, sis. How you doing? Oh. That's not. Please come in, guys. Come in. Hi, good evening, guys. Is anyone there? Network is just dealing with me today. It is well. It is well, oh, it is well, oh, it is well. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. I apologize. Oh, my network is showing me Pepe. Serious Pepe. Oh. Good evening, sis. Chinelo, good evening. My sister, we've gone far before, but network has just been dealing with me. I don't know what's happening today. I don't know if it's even network. My network is very strong. I'm not sure it's network. I don't know what happened. Thing has just been ending. I don't know. I'm tired, Joe. Oh God, it was an interesting section, but now the thing just can't tire me. How are you doing, Mama? How are you? How are you? How are you doing? Please like this video. Like this video as you come in. Like this video. Thank you. Let me wait for more people to come in, I beg. Let me see. I don't know. Because network actually just made this thing tired me as in So annoying right now. So what can I do? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Please come in, come in, come in, come in. Network spoiled our show, but we're back. They will not succeed. They will not succeed, though. Chai. Me and my people, you guys should come in, please. Hey, God, this well. Please like this video as you come in. Like this video, please. Thank you. Chai. Sure, I'm saying four people and nobody is saying anything to me. Somebody should say something. Somebody should say something now. Nobody is saying anything to me. Las Frances is laughing at me. Hey, it is well, oh, my sister. But can you hear me, please? Can you hear me? Can be sure that you can hear me first of all. Sorry about your network issue. That's what has been dealing with me since Las Frances. Please, can you hear me? Okay, okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So we're actually talking about this interesting topic. Before network disconnected us, we're talking about if it's right for you to go through, or if it's okay to go through your partner's phone. What do you think about it? What are your thoughts? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's okay for partners or for spouses to go through each other's phone? What are your thoughts about it? Then we started off by saying that for one, okay, sis, okay, thank you. Then we started off by saying that for one to have that intention or that motive, probably something might have happened. Is either there is mistrust, or you're feeling that your partner is cheating. Hi, Sis Ivy. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. She said, so I won't be able to join the live for I am busy. My opinion is this. It's wrong to check your partner's phone. This is because it leads to distrust and lack of communication. Okay, sis, thank you for sharing your opinion with us. But then, in our previous life, we're on live before network disconnected us. We had a lot of persons say it's okay to go through your partner's phone because probably a lot of things might be aside the infidelity part, a lot of things might be happening, and people would just want to know where they belong. They want to know what's happening in their partner's life, things they are not telling them. You get? So some said that it's okay to go through their partner's phone because they are one. So there shouldn't be any secretive or secret between them. They are one that you can. It's more likely to go through your partner's phone. So that's what we are still deliberating on. But let me just continue, Sha. Okay. Nurse Frances said, first of all, there is no privacy in marriage. I grab the phone whenever I want, and vice versa. Sis Nkechi Cynthia, thank you for joining. Thank you so much, ma'am. So she says she grabs the phone whenever she likes. So there are several reasons why people go through their spouse's phone or why spouses go through each other's phone. The first one is lack of trust, or should I say trust issues. So probably as from your previous relationship, you've had. Okay, sis, thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. So, perhaps from your previous relationship, you've had a lot of trust issues, you've been cheated on, you've had a lot that you could not even handle, that even handling it alone was a problem or something in your previous relationship. Yeah. Now, in this new relationship, you don't go through those things you went through in the previous relationship, and you feel that going through his phone might just be the solution. But the thing is, most of our partners or our spouses, some of them are very wise. Those things you're even looking for in that phone, you might not even see them. Some of them have apps that help them to hide these things. That even if you hold the phone from now till the next year, you might not see anything in it, but things are going on. So I think that trust issue is like the basic, is number one of it. Trust issue. When you don't trust your partner, or when you've had too many trust issues in the past, so you just feel that okay, if I do this, I'll be fulfilled. At the end of the day, you will check and feel discouraged because you've checked and you didn't find anything. Yeah. So you just feel like, I beg, I've checked this phone, I was in the phone, nothing. So again, the second one is lack of communication or problem with intimacy. When things are going on in your relationship, or when, okay, probably because you've had those past experience, now in this new relationship, you are not able to talk to your partner about these things. You'd not sit him down to tell him that this is what I've been through, this is what I don't want a repeat of, this is what I don't want to go on. As in, lack of communication, you feel that okay, I can't tell him these things. Let me just be going through his phone. Let me just be going through his phone. And meanwhile, what you want to see might not be in that phone. But when you talk, when you come to an understanding, you'll be able to know that okay, this is where I stand, or this is where I am in his life, or this is where I am in our life. Because we're not being one-sided. We're kind of like bringing everything together. We're bringing everything together now. We're talking about both the male and the female. Yeah. Okay. Some couples are not open to one another. As in, you okay, this is just something simple like this is what happened to me before. This is what my past relationship was like. This is what I went through. I don't want this to continue. I don't want us to go through this. No, they would rather not talk, but they would just want to continue going through their partner's phone, their spouse's phone, secretly self. Because some in marriage, yeah, it is understandable that we are one, right? It is understandable that we are one. But in relationship, when you're dating, sometimes it's quite difficult for you to even carry your partner's phone. So how do you now how do you cope with that? It's difficult to carry their phone, but when you're married, you have an excuse like we are one, I'm your wife, you're my husband, or I'm your husband. I can go through your phone, you can go through mine. But when you're dating, it's a different thing entirely. So I think that's trust issues, lack of communication, as that's number two, is they are like the foundation of the reason why people go through their spouses phone. That's like the foundation. Okay, let me read the messages we have here. Okay, Sis Jane said, I'm still finding it difficult to understand why someone should be scared of using their partner's phone. You must not do it because you want something, but if at the process you see something, it's for your own benefit. Okay. Then Nurse Frances said, as Jane, true, I film and edit with my husband's phone. My YouTube is on his phone. You see? So there are Sis Jane also said, even now his phone is with me inside room and he's watching movie in the sitting room. In that case, I don't even think anything if he if there is something to hide, should it share he won't drop it. That's true, sha, that's another thing. But if you look at it I'm not saying there's something to hide though, but these days people have gone digital. A lot of people have gone digital. They hide stuff now. That even when you oh God, when you carry phone, you set from now till next year, like I said earlier, you will still not see anything. Even when you carry that phone and screw and screw and screw, even if you hold that phone from now to the next year, you will not see anything. A lot of things are happening. I think, basically, we should just pray for our marriage, pray for our spouses. Just pray. That's the only thing, because if you see that carrying of phone aspect, fine. It's For me, it's okay to go through your spouse's phone. Oh. I would really agree to that, because I'm not in support of not going through my spouse's phone. I am in support of going through it, because at some point, if there's something that would destroy your marriage from the beginning, or from that point, you'll be able to, as in, you'll be able to tackle it from the beginning, as in from the beginning point. You'll be able to tackle it than letting it linger and linger till you not come to not tell you that, I carry picking come for your husband, or this your husband is responsible for my pregnancy. Where were you when that relationship was going on? What were you doing? As in, those are things, if you had started searching the phone from that, as in from the beginning, you would have noticed all those things. There are sign languages that you also see that will tell you that, something is wrong. Like since Jane said earlier, that women were built in a way that when we sense that something is wrong, it actually means there's something wrong. So when we feel that, oh, something is wrong, this one is cheating, or something is cooking somewhere, you will be surprised that you are right, that something is actually going on. You'll be very surprised. So I am of the opinion that you should go through your partner's phone, because, okay, now take a look now. There was this case of this patient. Okay, let me not say, as in, it's not like they tell me he has HIV, he has hepatitis B. As in, the man came down with so many illnesses. Yet he was like, don't tell my wife, she is not aware. How can you be in the same roof, or under the same roof with your partner, and you're not aware he has HIV? How did he contract it? Why is he saying his wife should not be aware? If it's somebody that is reasonable, once he say, okay, let's be sure that she has not even contracted it, or let's, as in, things are happening, things are happening that you so you not come and start saying at the end of the day, not say, you not start regretting that, if I had known, I would have started checking on time. If I had known. So it is, before they will come for me. So share your opinions. Let's hear before I will conclude. Nobody should come for me. Nobody should come for me. We're all entitled to our opinion, please. Nobody should come. Nobody should come for me. Please like this video as you come in. Like this video. I'm just kind of let me see what we have here. Oh, Boss Lindsay, thank you for joining back. It's network, boss. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened at all. I just tired. It's network, but we're back. Sis Jane said, you are very right. Lindsay is laughing. Even someone can even delete things and leave phone for you. Yes, now it's true. They'll just delete things. They'll tell the person, don't write me at so time, or I'll be at home. Or don't call me at so time, or I'll be at home. You just feel free, like, oh, I'm with the phone. I've been with the phone for hours now. Nothing, no message, no nothing, no nothing, nothing. Not knowing that there are rules. They have rules, they have guys, they have tactics. They'll say, don't call me so and so time. Don't call me or text me so and so time. So when they get home, they'll freely drop their phone anywhere. These men, you cannot trust them. I know there are women that still cheat, but this thing is common with men. It is common with men. As in, will I say 90%? It is common with men. And some of them see it as a normal thing, which is very wrong. Some see it as a normal thing. How can you see cheating or infidelity as a normal thing? I don't even know. I don't know why they have this mentality. I don't know. Seriously. Okay, now Spencer said, that's how they'll say, don't look for what is not looking for you. That's how you married a whole wife without his wife having a clue. You can imagine. Maybe she's of the opinion that I can't go to my husband for what am I looking for? I trust him. Yes, it is good you trust your partner. Trusting him does not mean you cannot go through his phone, right? So if okay, probably now this use wife, let's use her as a case study now. If she had started going through her husband's phone from the beginning, probably she would have noticed this thing from the onset. She would have seen the signs, she would have seen the every blueprint on it, she would have been seeing them. But maybe if she's someone that like, I beg, let him be. I don't want to go through his phone. I don't go through my husband's phone. Maybe she's that kind of person. And now she ended up being surprised and traumatized. So nobody's praying for such things to happen. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people go through their spouse's phone because they don't want to be caught unaware. You just wake up one morning, you see one woman come to your house, say, "Ah, your husband is responsible for my pregnancy," or "This is your husband's child." You now be like, "Child, what?" You know that kind of I don't want to start thinking about those things or imagining it, but how would you feel like you just gave the man a whole space? You give him a whole space to do what he like. Then all of a sudden, everything starts coming back to hit on you. Ah, no. Okay, let me see. Okay, Lindsay said it's okay for a man to keep checking his girl's phone. Yes, it is okay. Why? Okay, is it okay? It is okay, boss. It is okay. You have to. It is fine that you trust your partner, but you're taking your partner's phone shouldn't be that you want to check if they are cheating or not. Maybe once in a while, you should just go through the phone, see what's happening in their life, see conversations and everything, so you know where you stand. Now it's when you're not married. So if you have that access when you're not married, you'll be able to like know where you stand from the beginning before things start going wrong or things start going sour. Do you get? It's right to go through your partner's phone. Nobody should come for me. I beg. Nobody should come for me. I'm on that opinion. No, nobody should come for me. But Lindsay, yes, so hope I have answered your question. It is right to check your girlfriend's phone. It is right. Then Sis Jane said, "Me, I dey look, oh, that doesn't mean I don't trust him." That is the thing. It doesn't mean that you don't trust your partner, but you have to still check. You have to. Because things might be going on. God go just wan do am one day you go just catch. It's not like you want to catch oh. So when people say that thing you are looking for, you will soon see it. It's better I see it early enough. It's better I see it early enough. We talk about it or we quarrel about it, talk about it, and the thing ends there. Than let it linger. Say, I beg, I don't want to talk. Oh, let me just be looking at him. Or especially when you know that this person is cheating or he has done that in the past before, you just be of the opinion of that let me just leave him. I beg, what am I checking the phone for? What am I checking the phone for? You say what? You say what? I beg, let me not talk too much before they will say it's me that said something though. Okay, Nurse Frances said it becomes a problem when you're checking to find fault. That is true. That is true. Because you're not checking to find fault. You're just checking to make sure that everything is okay or everything is intact. Not checking to find fault that, oh, I want to check if it's cheating. When you not checking to see if it's cheating or if something, you're not checking to find fault, you're just checking to make sure that everything is okay. Okay, imagine the woman now that lost her husband and people were coming to say, your husband owe me so and so, your husband owe me this, your husband, and she was not even told. That's where the communication part comes in. Lack of communication. She was not told by her husband that I'm owing so and so person this amount of money, or I'm owing more. At least as couples, you should be able to communicate things with your wife. You should not be secretive. You should not hide things from them. You should be able to say, babe, this is what I'm going to do. This is my plan, or this is what I plan on doing. How do you see it? As a sick, even if you know that you've already concluded on what you want to do, but discussing these things with your wife will give her a clue of what you are about to do, or will give her a clue of what you are doing. Now she was just dumbfounded. Like the people were asking her, "So your husband didn't tell you he was owing me?" Your husband did tell you. She was like, he didn't tell me anything. So imagine that kind of person. Where is she going to start from to pay those debts? They'll feel like she's even lying because they feel she does not want to pay or something. Meanwhile, she doesn't even know about these things. No idea, no clue at all that the husband borrowed money from people. And now on that, ah, God. I beg, let me see the messages we have here. Okay. Okay. She said, Sis Jane said, if I see any name that I don't understand, I they ask him, oh, and most times he calls the person and put it in loudspeaker just to clear my doubt. That is it. Because if he starts blabbing that, why will you not believe me? Are you not supposed to believe me? Why I go believe you? Hmm. But clearing your doubts now has put your mind at rest. That is where this communication of a thing comes in. Because now you found something and you both have talked about it and he has clarified your doubts and you're okay. Something goes wrong, like, okay, so and so person, this is so and so person did. You say, I've not heard of that name before. I've not heard of that name. What could be happening? Not knowing that that person, oh, okay, probably you are someone that doesn't like to talk about these things. You're someone that doesn't like to talk about these things. You see things on his phone, you check, right? Maybe you secretly check and you saw some things that you were not clear about. You just feel relaxed. I mean, I don't want to ask, oh, before he will say, why did I check his phone? Or before he will say, why are you going through my phone? If you didn't ask, how would you have known that that person is clear? But if you kept it in your mind, you keep getting you keep getting yourself disturbed because you are feeling that, this person, who could that person be? Who could that person be? Are you sure he's not dating that person? Are you sure he's not dating that person? Are you sure it's not? You just be, as in, your mind will not be at rest. But now that you've seen the thing and you've talked about it with him, you are now rest assured that, oh, is his friend or is someone new or is his business partner or something else. Do you understand? So let me see what we have here. Okay, but Lindsay said men cheap with women, so it's 90% versus 90%. Oh, as in, okay, boss, maybe you don't understand that part. When it comes to marriage, relationship might be different. So when it comes to marriage, 90% is men because there are some traditions that forbid women to do these things, to cheat, right? So 90%, I'll just say is men, 90%, because most traditions forbid it. It's hard before you say a woman conceal this habit of cheating or conceal to want to cheat. You know that a lot has gone wrong. It's either she's lacking attention in particular. And aside that, a lot of other reasons. Before you see a woman that will say, let me go and cheat on my husband, a lot of things would have gone wrong. But a man can just go out and decide to, oh, I like this girl. Let me change oil. But Lindsay, don't be so that they talk and make I change oil. What are you changing oil for? Say the woman at home does not want to change oil too. So I don't know why African men, I don't it's not African men in general would see it as a normal thing to do these things, right? So I would not say it's African men, it's men in general. Men in general. So basically it's men 90%. I would not even say women is 70. Before you see, women is not even 70. Oh. Okay, Nurse Frances says she will see receipt for Pampers. If you not ask him, oh, you buy Pampers for, he say, oh, my friend from the office asked me to help her buy Pampers when I'm coming back. Or when I went for lunch, she asked me to buy Pampers. This is interesting, my God. Okay. Okay, Lindsay Deep said, I feel as a partner, if your other half give you their trust 100% and you end up breaking it, it's your loss. That is true. That is where this whole thing is. As in that, the mistrust is where it's the foundation of this checking of phone stuff. Because in most relationships, once that trust is broken, all you want to do at this point is always check your partner's phone. Always. always, because you just want to be checking to make sure that there's nothing wrong. You just want to keep checking, because in the past he has done something, or he has given you reasons to doubt him. That trust is broken. So with that, now you now feel that I always have to go through my partner's phone, which is not, I don't know, will I say it's not supposed? Will I say so? Then Nurse Frances says some women are even second wife without them knowing. That is true. Things are happening, my sister. Things are happening. Like a whole lot of things are happening. Honestly, things are happening. Oh. Then Lytton said, "You see this conversation. Girls do delete chat. Oh, how would you react if you try going through her phone and you notice she has disappearing message switched on? So what's next?" So concerning that disappearing message, sometimes some people complain that their phone space, I mean phone memory, is filled up. So they'll just want to on that. Some people, some people, I don't know about the girl, but some people, that's why most people put on that disappearing message, so that they don't keep those messages in their phone to consume or to accumulate more space, or accumulate more space. So you just feel that once the message is gone, space is free for them on their phone. That is why most people do it. And others that cheat would still want to do it and use other things as an excuse. So, boss, that your question that you said, you see this conversation, girls go delete chat. Oh, everybody, they delete chat, not be only girls. Girls, they delete, boys, they delete. Everybody, they delete chat. When you're not trustworthy, you do these things just to cover up your tracks. Just like somebody will say that I was with his phone throughout the day. I had his phone throughout the day. No single call came in. You don't know what has happened on the ground. You don't know. You don't know if you have told the person that I'm going to see my boyfriend, though. You don't know if you have told the person I'm going to see my boyfriend, don't call me. Oh. You don't know if you have said I'm doing this, don't call me at this time, or don't call me at this so time. You never can tell. Things are happening. Honestly, things are happening. So I don't know about that disappearing message. Probably she's saying that I'm not defending her. Oh. Don't get me wrong. She might be doing that because of her phone space, because that's the excuse most people use. Or probably she don't want to keep those messages, because I'm not even saying, boss, seriously, if you look at it the other way around, disappearing message. What if you are with her when the message is coming? I'm not even sure that one should be that one should bother you. I'm not sure it should bother you, because she can be with you and those messages will come in, right? That one should not even be something that will bother you at all. That disappearing message should not be something that will bother you, because there are other means. You can just keep deleting the messages as they come in. So that one should not even be, because that one takes like 24 hours. It doesn't just go off immediately, right? It takes 24 hours. So what if you are together and those messages come in? So that's another thing you should still look at. You look at it in the other way around. Okay, Sis Jane said, Linty Deep, I don't blame the other person, because if your partner don't give them hands, they won't stay with them. Meaning, if she's your wife, please ask her. Don't bottle things. Don't bottle things you don't like in your marriage. It kills the marriage. Speak up at night at the right time and in the right manner. Yeah, that's where this communication issue comes up. Because a lot of couples are secretive within themselves, as in they don't tell themselves things. They don't tell themselves things, and that's bad. So she said, if she's your wife, please ask her. Don't bottle things up. It's exactly, ask her, babe, why is your message on disappearing mood? You ask her, because you can't just wake up one morning and put your message on disappearing mood, or something must have prompted that. So you just ask her, so that you'll be rest assured that she's not doing this because she's cheating on me, right? You just be rest assured that, oh, she's not doing this because she's cheating. See why she's doing it. You know the real details about it. She understand. But she has given you an idea. Oh, ask her. Tell the person to ask the person. Sure you get. If it's not you, tell the person to ask the person. Why is your message on disappearing mood? Sure you understand. Then, okay, sis Nkechi said, just checking and checking to find fault. What? What's the difference? Okay, I wish I know where this one is starting from. From which of our conversation, ma'am? Okay. Sis Chinelo said, it's good to go through your partner's phone. Oh, I have saved my husband from uncertainties. You see, that's what I said from the beginning. If you start doing these things from the onset, when things are and the things that would have caused a lot of damage to your marriage in the future, you'll be able to terminate them before they even go halfway. Do you get? So this is what she's saying. Now, this is from her experience that she's been able to save her husband from uncertainties. What the better you talk, uncertain English hard though, mother forgive me. So she's been able to save her husband and her marriage from those things that would have caused damages or caused harm to her marriage. So she's giving you one reason why you should check that she when she checked, she was able to save her marriage. So Ivy Alibe said, okay, since Ivy said, who wants to cheat, we do it effortlessly, whether being tied with a rope. Oh my God, though. She said, who wants to cheat, we do it effortlessly, whether being tied with a rope and bedside phone is not the only means of escape. Not too good when one is too inquisitive. Please guide your mental health. Hmm. Like people will say, what you know, what you don't know, Abby, will not kill you. So this is what Ivy is saying. I say you should guide your mental health. You should not be too inquisitive. You should not be always checking. You should not be checking because she's of the opinion that you should not check your partner's phone. So now she's saying that you should guide your mental health. Don't be too inquisitive. Okay, sis Ivy, we've gotten your point. Then Moses Ozigbo said, who do men cheat with? Oh God, I beg you. I beg, who will help us answer that question? He said, who do men cheat with? Then Sis Jane said, some ladies are desperate that even when the man don't want them, they will look for a way to get their number and start questioning their life, which is very true. Most ladies are very dangerous. Some even go extra miles to do things. They will just remove shame. Like they just remove shame and want to do that thing because how okay, you know that somebody is married. You still go ahead and want to like force yourself into his life. Do you want to be a second wife? Okay, now Moses is saying, wait, before I come to, because Moses was asking, who do men cheat with? Now he's saying, I don't go through my woman's phone. But after 4 years of dating, she started acting off. So I was pushed to check and discovered she was finally cheating with a guy who slept with her already. So you see why. Oh my God! Now, what is you see why we've been saying why a lot of people are on the opinion of you should always go through your partner's phone, go through your spouse's phone, go through your girlfriend, your boyfriend's phone. You should always go through so that you know where you stand. Sometimes, okay, let me give you this. Let me give you this gist. There's this friend of mine. She dated her boyfriend for 8 years. So 8 years. She is of the opinion that I don't check my man's phone. I don't check my mom's phone. So somebody you've dated for 8 years came all of a sudden to tell you that he wants to get married to someone else. That he has found someone else that he wants to get married. So they're bringing up stories that why you both cannot get married. Did you think that relationship just started yesterday? This is someone you've been dating for the past 8 years. And now he came to you and say, babe, I think we should break up. This relationship is not working anymore. What? Nothing happened. They didn't have any quarrel. So that he wants to get married to someone from his town. That his mom, they want him to get married to that person. You can imagine stories that are not even making sense. That his parents want him to get married to that other lady, that they will not accept her, that he's been trying to talk to them. For this guy to come up to marrying a new girlfriend He did not start dating that girl yesterday. Probably they've been dating for long. They must have even dated for 2 years. Now, this is somebody you've been dating for 8 years old. And now you just come up to you and say, I want to marry someone else. Don't you think that's someone else they've been dating for long? Probably if you've been going through this guy's phone, if she had been going through this guy's phone, she'd have been able to find these things. She'd have seen clues. She'd have seen things that would tell her that, okay, this is where I stand. Do you understand? This is where I stand. I don't think I'm fit here. I don't think he wants to marry me. I don't think he will marry me. Imagine wasting 8 years of her life. 8 years of a lady's life which for don't they marry, born children, do other things. He wasted 8 good years before that kind of person will start. Imagine that kind of person now when she enters a new relationship. Is it not going to be she and her partner's phone 247? Because now she has seen things. A lot have happened to her and she has seen things. That kind of person now is she on her partner's phone 247. Every opportunity she gets, she wants to check because she don't want to be disappointed the way she had already, or the way she don't want our relationship to end the way it has already ended. I think it's painful. It's painful. Fine, it's good not to check. Oh, if you can, it's good. But I feel the opinion of checking is better. It will save you a lot of stress. Imagine this Moses that has dated somebody for 4 good years. If he was someone that was going through the girlfriend or his girlfriend's phone, let me put it that way. If it was someone that was going through his girlfriend's phone, he would have noticed these things. Aside even going through the phone, there are signs you should also look out for. I think we'll talk about that one in another topic. But there are signs that you know that, oh, this girl is cheating. There are things that there's a way that a lady will behave that you know that, oh, she's seeing someone else or she's cheating. Or there's a way a guy will behave that you know that, oh, this guy is seeing someone else or is cheating on me or something. I think, please, I'm of the opinion that you should check. Nobody should come for me, but I'm of that opinion. You have to check. Please. Please, oh. Then Sis Jane said, so if you see something in that case, you can easily save the man. Exactly. That's the same thing Chinelo said. If you see something early enough, it's easy for you to, as in, fine, you will quarrel. At that point in time, you will quarrel. If you, anything, you will quarrel, insult yourselves. But that one alone, you will sort the issues, break every form of relationship that they've been building or they are trying to build. Then so you just scatter everything from the beginning before it develops or grows into something else. That's what I feel. You'll be able to save your man, save your marriage, save your relationship from from the beginning, before things continue to linger and linger, before you not be in the dark, like, where was I when these things were going on? As in, you'll be surprised, like, what happened? Where was I? Then okay, Sis Jane said the man might not know how to tell you that someone is disturbing him because when you find out by yourself, he will be happy because he will feel relief. Yes, some men they will not feel that you will not believe them. They'll feel a lady will not believe them because they'll feel something is wrong now. That's why you are telling me. I think I don't know. I might be that kind of person. Like, okay, why are you just telling me now? So some men will just be like, I beg, I don't want our troubles. This is where communication, this is where communication comes in. Some men will be like, I don't want our troubles, I beg. If I not tell her that a lady is disturbing me, she'll not be like, I mean now you talk to the lady. Now she don't they disturb you. Say, I think that kind of attitude, that kind of mentality, right? So I feel some men would not really know how to tell their woman that somebody is disturbing them or this lady is disturbing them. Yeah, now leave the man wait there for the word. when they when they get it disturbed, that kind of thing. So Moses said, and myself, I don't even lost like this. So let me just read through before I talk. I don't they talk too much. Okay, Moses said, I don't go through my woman's phone, but after, okay, I've read that before. Okay, then Jane said, that's why you should. Okay, Moses said, I don't go through my woman's phone, but after 4 years of dating, she started acting up. So I was pushed to check and discovered that she was cheating with a guy who she slept with already. Moses, Moses, that's why you should go to check if you suspect something. Then Nkechi Cynthia said, side chick. Jane said, many men are training another man's child because they don't check phone. Exactly. That one is as in that one is another thing that is on the high side. They're training another person's child because they don't check phone. I don't want to check my woman's phone. I don't want her to check my phone as well. Some don't want to check their woman's phone because they don't want her to have that habit or to have that mentality of checking his own phone because they have things to hide. So you'll be training someone else's child because you did not check, you didn't look out for those signs. Ha, what I beg you. Okay, sis Jane said, host, I will be off soon. Thank you so much, sis. You've really been contributing a lot to this topic. Thank you so much. No wahala. Then Moses said, now I'm gone emotionally. Am I wrong to leave her? Even when I knew deep down that this was supposed to be my wife. I mean, can one forgive a cheating woman and marry her? Won't she do it again in marriage? Okay, let me see Sis Jane's reply to that. She said, I enjoyed this topic. In fact, I have a lot to talk about, but talk no they finish. Moses said, checking your partner's phone, I believe, can lead to insecurities. That can be drastic if it goes out of hand. That's why I didn't check all these years. You are right to, but it is best to check. In conclusion, make sure, okay, since Jane said, in conclusion, make sure you are faithful to your partner so that your checking of your partner's phone will be valid. And again, if you are faithful, trust me, once you pray concerning that, God will answer. Then Moses said, please, which is more dangerous, a woman cheating or a man cheating, and why? Sis Jane said, if you are not a faithful partner yourself, you might find it so difficult to correct your partner because sex is a covenant, and that is and there I always and there are always spiritual bond. Okay, Moses, back to this your question. You said now I am okay, sis. Moses, back to this your question. He said, now I am gone emotionally. Am I wrong to leave her? Even when I know deep down that this was supposed to be my wife. I mean, can one forgive a cheating woman and marry her? Why won't she do it again in marriage? So, in this case, trust is broken. That is one thing because you feel 4 years of being with this woman, you feel you trust her a lot, and there was no need for you to go through her phone because you see it as bridging her privacy and breaking insecurities and all that. But now trust is broken. People change. That is what I can say. People change. You should look out now. After this incident that has happened to you, you should look closely now. See if your partner has changed. Because people change. She will not do that again in marriage if she has actually changed and if she really wants to be with you. Because at some point, if a lady does not want to be with you, be it that you've dated for years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, if she doesn't love you enough to be with you, she would always cheat on you and she will continue even after marrying you. But if you feel she loves you and more, she loves you that much, and probably this was a mistake. If you feel, because these things, these things, we tend to feel them. If you feel she loves you a lot, and you think from her explanation or from everything that has happened, it was a mistake, you should consider giving her a second chance because people actually change. She might not go back to do that in marriage. It's not possible, except she doesn't love you enough to want to continue being with just you. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to explain to you. Except she doesn't love you enough. She just wants you to be there because probably of the way you love her or the way you care for her, the way you've been there for her. She just out of pity. Do you understand? If a woman is with you out of pity, At every given opportunity, when she have that chance, she will cheat on you because she's with you because she knows that you love her too much. She's just like, let me just pity for him and stay with him, all those kind of mentality. So I feel, if you feel, this is what I think, if you feel she has changed, or she's actually changed, you can give her a second try, give her a second chance. Then watch this relationship closely. If you feel you can take her back home, but if you feel you cannot take her back because of your mental health or because of the way you feel, then it's fine. You can go ahead and look for someone else or move on with your life. But if you feel that you love her enough to accept her back and want her back in your life, just give her a second chance and watch this relationship very closely. That is what I can say to that question. And I hope it helps. I sincerely hope it helps, though. Then Sis Jane said, Kai, I wish I can come up, but my baby is sleeping beside me. Hey, yeah. I have a link. Oh, let me drop the link in case you want to come up and talk to us. Maybe you want to talk, tell us your opinion. You can come up and I'll add you. Then Moses says, cheating is never a mistake, and women are optimistic by nature. She would want you after cheating because the person she cheated with actually played her. So she would want you back to be safe. Hmm. That's another thing. He said, as for that part of cheating is not a mistake, what can I say? What do you not want me to? Okay, cheating is a choice, right? Okay, let's say it's not a mistake, it's a choice. People make the wrong choices and later realize that they've made the wrong choices. And this is what they want, or this is what they're supposed to be doing, right? Making the wrong choices is normal. We are human, nobody is perfect, right? So when you make the wrong choices and you realize that, oh, this is not where I'm supposed to be. What am I doing? And all of a sudden you just realize yourself. It's better to retrace your steps, retrace yourself back, and fix your life. Okay, now you feel she came back because the person played her, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. Sis Jane, are you still there? Can you throw more light on this particular question? On this question? Because it feels that the person she was with, the person she cheated on him with, played her. That was why she came back to him because she knows that she would always be safe with him. Do you think? Yes, I corrected it. I said cheating is a choice, right? It's not a mistake, it is a choice. So now, do you think that, okay, Moses, are you trying, wait, let me understand you clearly. Are you trying to say that if that person had not played her, do you think she would have left you for that person? Is that what you feel? Please make me understand. Is that what you feel, that if that person had not played her, she would have probably still been with the person and ended things with you? Or what do you what's your explanation? Okay, Moses also said women are loyal to their feelings rather than a man's sacrifice. Okay, he said she would have kept him as a second option. I don't know, but I don't know. The way you are saying this might not be the way, more like playing two guys at the same time, then finally settling down with the one she wants. Settling down with what? Well, I feel that, okay, like we said, cheating is a choice, yeah? And I feel that what she did was, these days they will say, don't keep your eggs in one basket, right? People say that a lot. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I think that's the mentality she has. She was not confident enough in the relationship she has. She was not being truthful. Probably she don't even know what she wants. I don't know. Sometimes maturity plays a great role when it comes to relationship. She might not even be wanting to see. Okay, now you said this is somebody you wanted to get married to, right? What if she was not even ready to settle down? What if she still just want to be that single girl, beautiful girl, and just do her thing? What if she didn't want to like get hooked up at that point in her life? What if? Those are things you should also consider. That's where we talked about communication. These are things you should communicate with your partner. Like talk about these things. When would you want to settle down? Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years, 5 years? These things are things you should talk about because at that point she might not be ready to settle down. And you said if that guy had not played her or has not maybe had not dumped her, she would like start dating the two of you. But coming back to you, for her to come back to you, I think I don't know. I don't know because this thing it's even the story is confusing my head. I don't even know the aspects to think it to. I don't even know how to place it. But I feel if she has realized her mistake, yeah, if she has realized, I don't want to call it mistake, but I still deep down I want to still call it mistake. I don't want to say cheating is a mistake. No, I'm not saying cheating is a mistake, right? But for her to do that is a mistake on her part. So for her, if she had actually realized her mistake and she came back, you feel you can accept her back. You should give it a try, give her a second chance, take the relationship more serious and watch it very closely. Then, if it works, fine. If it doesn't, then you can go your separate ways. Finally, okay, Moses is saying more like, okay, yes. Then she should not come back since she was not safe in a 4 years relationship. She was ready to settle down, but she was very insecure from past relationship. Yes, that is what we were saying earlier. We talked about this insecurity. We talked about it because when ladies have this insecure past or the lack of trust past, it tends to affect their present relationship. Now, when coming into a new relationship, they'll be insecure, like they want to like they'll be inquisitive. They want to see everything that is going on. They want to check their partner's phone. They want to ask unnecessary questions. You might see it as unnecessary, but deep down, they know where they're coming from. They know what they've been through. But if as a guy or as a lady, you are able to clear those doubts, clear yourself, like, I am not that kind of person. That is where we should also put this communication as number one. Because if you both talked about these things, you should be able to tell her that I am not that person and I am not that kind of person. Saying these things and acting these things matters a lot. Saying it is one part, then acting it is another part. They should be able to make her feel safe. Like, I am going to be here for you. I am not that person. I am not going to treat you the way he treated you. I am not going to be that character. So when a lady feels safe and secured, there will be no insecurities. She will let go of those mistrust, those lack of trust and everything. She'll just let go of it and be open to you. I don't know. I feel you didn't do enough. I'm not saying you didn't do okay, let me not say you didn't do enough, but I feel you should have done more. Like you should have done more. Make her believe that I'll do anything for you. I'm not that person and I'm never going to be that person. I mean, you should have shown that you're different. Do more. Probably you did, but you should have done more because now you're trying to make her trust you. You're trying to make her feel that you're not that person. You're trying to make her believe that you are going to be different from that past and that character she's coming out from. So I feel you should have done enough, or I don't know how it went, but I feel you should have done enough for her. Okay. It says she has realized that choice, not mistake. You don't want to you don't want to accept the part that it's a mistake, Abby. Don't worry, me too. I'm not saying it's a mistake, oh, but she has realized that choice, Abby. Now she has come she has come back to you now. She has realized that it's you that she wanted, that you're always going to be there for her, Abby. So that one is something you should also consider, isn't it? It's something you should also consider. I don't know, but I feel for her to like come back and say, I don't know. I don't know how you caught her. I don't know how these things played, but I don't know. I just feel I don't know. Hey, that is a tough one though. Okay, Moses said, no man would be proud of having a woman he calls his own being accessed by another man while they were still in a serious relationship. Yes, that is true. No man will be, nobody, no man, no woman will be happy. But guys tend to see these things as, guys see it as normal thing. Maybe a normal thing now to get two girlfriends, to get as that kind of thing. But when it's done to them, they feel they feel really bad about it. But seriously, no man will be happy about it. No man will be happy about it. I understand what you're trying to say. But like I said earlier, if you feel you can accept her back with the mistake she has made, okay, with the choice she has made, with the wrong choices she has made, you can make things work again. Yes, trust me, you can make things work again. She will change when when somebody said they've changed, you can see it in their actions and everything. So if you feel she really changed, so she changed. So you can try and work things out again, give her a second chance and see how things goes. Do you get? Okay, Moses said she would have broken up, then go for the next man or even 10 men, not sleeping with another guy while in a serious relationship. That is when you would have asked yourself, what is she looking for? What am I not what am I not giving to her? What is it my attention? Is it money? Is it as in, girls oh god, ladies have one or two reasons why they don't just wake up and want to go and cheat. Unlike a man, a man can just go out and say, I just see this girl, she fine. I like her, she get here, she get that one and all that. They'll go for that girl. But girls say there's something that one serious thing. It's not like those minor things that make guys cheat. To. It's that this guy is not paying attention to me, or this guy is not caring, this guy doesn't give me money, this guy is not there for me. I think there's something like one serious thing that will always make a lady want to cheat. Now, this is where communication comes in. Ask yourself, ask her, why did you do this? What am I doing wrong, or what am I not doing? What would you have wanted me to do that I didn't do? I think these are things you would have talked about. I don't know if you understand. Okay, now Nurse Ivy said, Moses, one can forgive a cheating woman and marry her, but did you still trust her even in marriage? She may not cheat again, but you would always be insecure. That said, love is not enough. Exactly. Nasaivi just said it. Love, love is not always enough. It's possible for you to give a second try or give her a second chance. But the thing is, would you ever trust her again, even after getting married to her? Because sometimes, now this is where this picture comes in. This is when this picture comes in. When you forgive her now and marry her, you will always be insecure. Probably when she goes out and comes back very late, you'll be like, where are you coming from? Your mind will be going to different directions. Did she go and see a guy? Did she go and see another man? I mean, you will not be you will not be secured in your marriage. But again, you can let go of these things, build trust again. Trust is it's very difficult to build trust too, but it's worth giving a try if you really love this woman. Love is not enough, yes, we know, but if you really love her, it's worth giving a try to build back your trust and let every other thing just go. Okay, Moses said, Ivy, God bless you. I don't trust her one bit. Love is number four after respect, truth, and loyalty. Okay, now are you trying to say she does not have those other four attributes? Is that what you're trying to say? That she doesn't have those other attributes? See, honestly, when trust is broken, Okay, if she doesn't have them, then it's a no now. There's no need pushing things through or forcing things. If she doesn't have those attributes, then it's a no. Let her go, because at least one should be able to cover for the other one. Do you get? Oh, if she has this, she won't cheat. Hmm. That's not true. A lady can be very respectful and she'll stitch it on you. Don't forget that. She can be truthful or pretend to be truthful and stitch it on you. Don't forget that. Hmm. She can be loyal, and still she can pretend to be loyal and still cheat. Don't forget. See, the thing is, no woman has it all. No woman has it all. Oh, you say cheating is disrespect, right? Okay, oh, no woman has it all, because now you might want to say, okay, let me leave this relationship. Let me leave this relationship and look for another person. Then get into that other relationship. You don't know what you're going to meet. But the thing is, you'll be secured there, because they say waiting person don't know, not the killer maybe. You'll be secured there because you don't know anything. You've not seen anything that will get you discouraged, right? But the thing is, like I've said earlier, if you truly like this person or if you truly love this person, you can make things work again. Trust me, you can make things work again. You see, I said printed, so she likes them. Yes, now because you cannot be loyal and still cheat. You cannot be truthful and cheat. You cannot be, what's the other attribute? You cannot be respectful, because you see cheating as disrespect and cheat. So she likes those attributes. Then you should focus on, if you can't build the trust back, just focus on moving ahead and getting a better person. I don't know. I don't know how you say it, but I feel that is what you should do. Pretending means forming what you are not, meaning she lacks loyalty, truth, and respect. Yes, now because you cannot be loyal and still cheat. It's not possible, except you are pretending to be loyal to your partner, then you still end up cheating, which is wrong. Thank you too for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. This is where, please, if you've not liked this video, kindly like this video. This is where I'll bring the life to an end. I don't talk too much today. My love this session more like therapy. Oh, thank you. I wish we had more people on ground to enlighten you more. But I hope that next time when we talk about relationship issues, we'll be able to have more people on ground to bring in their different points and opinions. I hope so that next time, because the first live stream I did, network just cut me off and a lot of people missed it. So I hope that next time we'll be able to talk about this better enough. Please watch out for this space. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay, guys, this is where I'll bring the live stream to an end. I've been talking since like when? Since like 8 o'clock, past 8. 2 hours. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. God bless you. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe if you're here to subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. See you around. See you. Mama Chinelo, thank you so much, sis. Mwah. Okay, guys. Have a good night rest. Thank you, Moses. Bye. Thanks for having. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone.